Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Oh, this thing has a glare on it. Ugh. Can I? No. Okay, so I can't have this on here. I don't think it really did much anyway. I guess a splash guard. And I am giving my introduction via nose blowing in the other room. So, good evening. How are you? I am tired. Oh my gosh, I was working on a project. I just finished it. I'll probably show it as a reel slash shorts. Here's a tiny hint of, yeah, okay. So I only will show a tiny little thing because I'm gonna make a reel, I guess, after this or either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know because it's gonna merge into tomorrow in less than an hour. So I used to do buff transformation folding paper things because I saw someone do it with pom pom pudding, but the muscle stuff, it's super deformed but super cute. I go a little bit into the realistic routes, and I get the what the fuck face a lot because people don't like it. Oh, hey, how you been? And your name looks a little different. How you been? How you been? I just got on here and my area is such a yuck. And I have some new art. It's very different from my usual stuff because I need a break, okay? I need a break from all of this. All of this. Well, I'm almost done with this one actually. The funny thing is, despite me complaining about how detailed all this stuff is, I did extend it a bit more, but I am struggling with the blurriness feature. I'm not very good. Yeah, yeah. Um, Even though I have a much more, they're talking and my brain is fizzing out. I have an easier time with this, despite my complaints. That lower it, please. I already warned you. I don't want last time or the other time or the other time, please. Okay. I don't like talking over other people. I have to be noisy. I want to be noisy, but I'm stuck like this. So how you do? Okay, so this is a lot more difficult for me than this. Does that make sense? The answer is no. I think it's because it's a lot easier for me to hide my mistakes and all the details and all of whatever's going on here yonder. However, on here, which is a lot easier for me to maneuver, this is a paint palette. Um, I appreciate that. You're too kind. But I think for most normal people, I don't know if I verify as normal, but this should be easier. This is a walk in a park for you. This is crumbs and potatoes for you. But this is a lot harder for me because they have a set standard on how they're supposed to look. If you mess up even a tiny bit, it kind of wrecks the entire image. I have this problem with Hello Kitty. I have this problem with simplified characters sometimes. Winnie the Pooh, funny enough. Um, I'm gonna say Doraemon, but like very simplified characters, I struggle with. I have to make my hand more steady and adjust here. If you can tell, like I made several adjustments, increasing the line, and I'm trying to not make this get cut off. But poor boy here has his whole 2/3 of his head missing with this. I don't know. I was doing this the other day and I thought it was kind of funny. I'm inside you. Okay, I'm sorry. Nah, he's good. He's just having a long, difficult day for the rest of his years. But he's good. He's good. So yeah, for those of you not aware of these characters, these are little twin stars. They've been around much older than me on Sanrio for a long time. I think sometime after Hello Kitty. I didn't like them originally. I just thought, oh, okay, they're just there. That is it. I was like, all right, y'all good. But then I guess as I got older and they changed their style and they have a lot of styles, they got really cute, stupidly cute. And so every so often, if I remember, I might draw them. But this is also one of the rare times I draw more than one character in one painting. and not a big giant head or an eyeball or creepy ass stuff or venom. Oh my god. I am Did I think I already showed the venom shoes. So I'm if anyone's still interested, I can show the venom shoes. I just have to get up if I feel like it. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up now and start fixing some things here and there because I'm tired. And no, he's not dead. He good. He just has a hole in his head. Okay. And I also tried these markers on that project I showed earlier with the folding muscles character. They're not bad. They're similar to permanent markers. I got them from Daiso. They said they're oil-based markers from South Korea, and they're not too bad. They come in a pack of 2. Do I have a pack of 2 right now? Oh, I don't because I forgot. But they're pretty good. Though, again, the Daiso price here it turned to $2.25. I will not be happy about that. And yeah, if we're all aware, everything's getting expensive and it's stupid and I hate it, but this is the life we have now and crap on a cracker. Now, sorry, I'm trying to look for anything I need for... Okay. Now I found this. I already did all the line art. Why is there a fruit fly? I thought y'all are dead. I'm not eating fruit. Okay, so, sorry. I'm reading your question and I saw a fruit fly and it disrupted me. A pox on thee. Oh. Yeah, I need to do that. Oh, gosh. The Halloween's next Friday. Yes. Maybe I should try to draw one after I kind of clean up this. Oh, my God. Where did I put... Dagnabbit. I talk too much. I hate it. I want to be quiet and stuff, but I feel bad when... But I'm not those types of people in real life, believe me, I'm not, that has to fill in the silent void with noise. I don't like that. I don't like that. But when I'm on live stream and there's people there, I feel a little guilty, so I can't help but, okay, I guess I should say something. Something. Where's my bag? Okay. I swear I'm probably normal. I notice there are people that try really hard to look weird and they succeed, and I can't do that. It's too tiring for me. Okay. Oh, yeah, you told me about that. I just remembered. Chanak? Let me see. What was that again? Did you mention it? It's been over a week and I have the brain of a goldfish the older I get, unfortunately. I was supposed to look it up. I didn't do my homework. I'm sorry. I got busy here. It got busy. And so I was a little bit frazzled because I was trying to get flu shot appointments. Let's not discuss about yay, nay, meh. I just want things to go easier. And I get sick easily, so I have no choice. So, well, I have a choice, but I just don't want to be sick. So I was trying to get flu shots for a family member, and I was on hold for, I'm going to say the combination, I was on hold for like 2 to 3 days. 3 days. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I remember. Okay, yeah, you mentioned the baby drinking the blood. The baby vampire. Goodness gracious. What's wrong with milk? But I guess it tastes like a bag of pennies. I don't know. Kids eat weird things. That's the other thing. It's one thing with an adult, it's an acquired taste. Oh, I like it now. But when you're a baby, you just shove dirt in your mouth. Okay, fine, little baby, I'll give you a pass. But yeah, this week was kind of annoying. I was trying to get an appointment, a doctor's appointment, and my God, it's flooded. The first time I called, they said our inbox is full. I'm sorry. I was like, what? And then they hung up on me. I tried again because I couldn't believe it. Same message. I got hung up twice. I was like, geez, wow. And then the next day, I forgot which day it is, but next day, I tried to go after I did my errands, and I was on call, on hold. I was number 82. And by the time I reached like 60, they sent me to voicemail. And I was like, oh my God, this is stupid. So I thought the next day, yes, there's a third day now, I had to get up early, but I have to still take my kid to school, which I did. And I got back home and I tried the stupid number again. I was, I think, 23. I was no, might have been 23, 26. My queue number. I reached 4. I got sent to voicemail. And I tried again. I was 19. Okay, all right there. I finally got a person after 4 or 5 attempts of trying to get these people. They were super nice though, so I'm not very. I'm not those people after waiting like, yo, jerks, you, I'm not like that at all. Yeah, give them milk. Or are they the type like you have to mix it in to dilute it and have to transition from blood to blood milk, then milk? I heard about that crap. It might be applied to baby here. But yeah, sorry, I'm going on about my stupid week. So technically, I was on hold for 3 days. I mean, not the entire stretch, but the duration of, yeah, it was stupid. So I ended up having to talk to the person to make an appointment. I was getting a little low key desperate. I was like, ugh, this worst case, push comes to shove. I have to go to the freaking building and hey, I beg of you, can you please give me an appointment? I'm a person, be, be all hamming it up. That's hella dumb. But thankfully, I didn't have to get to that point. But I had to stretch out the scheduling into the following month, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't want to. Next week's gonna be a little bit stressful too. It's been kind of busy, and I also was sick, so I was like, mm. That's another reason why I kind of held off on. And I got sick, like I think twice. I was like, oh god, that's stupid. Oh yeah, yeah. By all means, is it from your province or it's from another just in general? Because I heard of there are what was it, like different provinces, different towns or cities or what have you. They have different variations or different uh creatures, folklore creatures. Like there's some from that are Bicol, Visayan, Mindanao. They have different kinds in their own regions. So I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, okay, sure. Well, while you tell, I'm gonna be talking about things happening around this week and why I struggle with cute things. And whenever the last few times I tried to explain how I have a hard time working on cute things, someone didn't believe me. They were like, "Yeah, we get. Okay, okay, just shut up." Well, they didn't say directly, but you might as well just say that. Like they thought I was just showing off that I have a hard time with cute things. No, it's not. I want to make cute things, but I sometimes sneak in details because I get bored. And sometimes when I finish the cute thing and I look at it, I'm like, ugh. So some of the cute things I have, I give it away as gifts. Not often, but the few times I gave it to like family members or no, not relatives. I gave a few to some relatives, but it's mostly cute stuff. That I'm like, it's okay. Now I have to get. But yeah, I like detailed stuff way more. But if for whatever reason I just start looking at it and one day I'm like, oh, I kind of don't like it anymore, I might actually give it away as a gift. I know the default is to, oh, you need to make money off of your art. No, I don't, because it's fan art most of the time. And I don't like stupid people giving me a hard time like, you don't make your own art. Yeah, shut up. I know. Like, what? This was not my original art? What? Do you want me to react like that? But I just do this for fun. That's all. Okay, it's for fun. I need a break. I need a break, and I like it. That's all that matters to me. But yeah, yeah. You can still tell me the lore about the Chinook. I'm just saying other things, and I'm still learning. I will talk about. I mean, I don't want to talk too much about stuff I'm not very familiar with for a long duration, just because I don't know too much, but I like to learn more from other people that know more than me, which is totally fine. As long as they don't talk to me like I'm dumb, okay? Because I've had people do that to me, and that really irks the hell out of me. I was like, everyone's dumb at a point. It's fine to admit that. Just you don't be a jerk about it. But yeah, oh, YouTube, I was watching some videos and some people say some things like um people don't do hobbies anymore. It's considered cringe. How come no one has hobby? Oh my god. These people have never been outside of the internet. There's hobbies everywhere. There's people doing them right now. I'm doing this right now. Oh yeah, really? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. Screw those people. You're too young for that. But yeah, I'm just tired. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever helps you sleep at night, even though you're wrong. um, yeah, people were talking about hobbies. Like, no one does hobbies anymore. How come people just scroll and they just take like one or two little girls or teenagers saying like, I don't do hobbies. I just doom scroll on Instagram. I just go on TikTok and that's it. Is that hobby? I go to restaurants. Is that a hobby? I'm like, well, yeah, but then there's other things to do, you know? And they act like, oh, ever since internet came, hobbies are dead. Nothing happens except doom scrolling. No, that's not true. You're just lazy. You're lazy or there's not enough time because work, life, social, blah, and okay. I'll try not to be too rough on such people, but I don't like when people say nothing is there anymore because internet. No, it's around. You just gotta do it. You can't say, I don't know why people assuming internet is like hog tying you and forcing you to doom scroll. No, you're not. You can choose to totally not look at it, and it's a lot harder than it sounds. Because I'd like to be one of those people, but thankfully, I'm doing this, so it's fine. Warhammer. Little fat son. Okay. I have no idea who the Warhammer Titan is, but it sounds very threatening. I did nothing. I just been talking, gabbing. Okay, so yeah, their hobbies are around, okay? I don't know why people act like no one does hobbies. All they do is drink matcha lattes and collect labubus. Though collecting is a hobby, but especially now, which segues into the next part, overconsumption and overconsumption of certain hobbies and buying, that is also a major problem. And it doesn't seem like people are they enjoy it but for the sake of content rather than genuinely enjoying it, or maybe they do, but I think they have the need to have to show to an audience that they are enjoying it rather than just enjoying it for the sake of enjoying it and not having to showcase it online. um I would like to be, oh, I never do that. No, I show my few blind boxes, but I don't show all of them, especially when I go a little bit overboard with Lulu the piggy. Oh my god, it's so cute. But yeah, from my own experience, I don't have to show all the things that I get, because I do also notice like people really collect a lot, and I can't say I'm not like that. I do have my vices. Dario and Lulu the piggy. Like my god, this guy here. I'm watching you. Watching. Sorry, I'm reading. I don't care. So, anyway, you're free to leave. I have been busy with, besides looking on YouTube and seeing what else is there to talk about. Yeah, this channel is not for Warhammer, whatever, bananas. You're free to leave. So, I have been doing more hobbies, thankfully, and this is just the main hobby. So I don't have a problem. But then if you're like, oh, well, you're showcasing all of it. No, I'm not. There's a bunch of stuff I don't show online, and I don't feel the need to because I don't care that much. I don't like people enough to show everything. So I think if one method is to not, you don't have to like a lot. You don't have to like people a lot. You can show some. Like, I think I have to set the focus more on my friends now, which I have been doing, which is a lot better, especially if I know most of them. Complete strangers, I don't know what y'all like. And the stuff I do see what you guys like, go over there. Go find the people that like what you like, because I don't have that stuff, okay? And I'm not trying to be mean about it. It's just, it's okay to like different things. I don't have a problem. If you make it a problem, that's a you problem, not my problem. But if you're trying to make it my problem, I have a short attention span. Good luck with that. So, hobbies exist. It's okay to enjoy hobbies, but if you don't like when other people, like they don't know about your hobby, they don't know about certain lores or whatever, that's okay. You can explain it to them, that's fine too. You can be a butt and be unnecessary about it, unnecessarily rude, but then I'm guaranteed a lot of people don't like you for doing that. If not me, a whole bunch of others, okay? So take that as a tiny itty bitty lesson. Be nice. So I understand that not a lot of people I know around me like doing art stuff, or they're like, I can't do it as good as you. I'm not saying because I know I'm good, I'm just okay. But other people have told me that. That's what they told me. I don't agree all the time. I just keep quiet because they think I'm fishing for compliments. I'm not. Because I know, fully aware, that there are people way better than me in art. It sucks, but I accept it. But at the same time, that's okay. You don't have to be a freaking expert on your hobbies as long as you enjoy it. I think that's the ultimate thing. As long as you enjoy it, even if you're good, even if you suck at it, as long as you have fun, that's all that matters. And I think a lot of people online, they worry about showing the best of the best work. I'm guilty of that. I don't show. Oh my god, I should. I had this talk with a friend a while ago. I think I was gonna show my ugly art, my like really the failures of the fail, my embodiment of shame. I was gonna do that, but I found them, and I don't like them. But I will collect the ones that I think are the most presentable. I don't know what this person's talking about. I'm sorry you're left alone with that person. RRJR. I don't know who that is. I think they're just trying to troll and all that stuff. And I'm sorry, I'm leaving you to fend for yourself. I don't know how to manage. Do I kick them out, or as long as they're not being ridiculous, whatever's fine. But if you can leave, unless you want to make excuses for Little Twin Stars here. But no. Oh my god, these ads are ridiculous. Like, there's no future if I don't even know what that is. Okay, so yeah, hobbies exist. You can do them. They're around. You have things to look online that you like type what you like, and as a hobby, that's fine too. As long as you're not harming others and yourself, you're fine. And animals, you're fine. But then, oh, okay, this looks a lot better. I was a little worried here. Yeah, I'm just cleaning up some certain areas, and I have to fill out these tiny stars. I don't have time for that. I'm sorry for, I don't know, like, do I kick them out, or, but I've heard worse people. That's why I'm like, I'm kind of not sure. I haven't done live streams where there's actual people on here long enough. And I've only had a few instances where I'm like, okay, they're talking bad about me, I should kick them out. But if they're saying weird random stuff, I'm like, oh gosh, maybe that's a bot. I just assume they're all bots, and then if they start causing trouble to other people, then I will kick them out. The other option is ignoring them. Usually that doesn't work, but I don't have time to deal with that stuff because I got better things to do. Like, literally watch paint dry. People joke about that. I've literally watched paint dry because it's fast. So this message is held for review. I'm I'm good. You can. Well, how about you do it? I have too many things. I'm like swamped with all my other projects, but feel free to do it yourself and then tell me how that works. No sarcasm. I actually, that's I actually encourage other people to do art stuff rather than me doing all of it for everyone. But yeah, have at it. You'd probably have better experience doing that than me if I especially don't know about it. I could Google it right now, but I don't feel like it. I'm tired. This week was annoying as balls, but I'm just glad this week is wrapping up. So next week's also gonna be busy. I'm like, oh, yay, fun. Then that whole thing about the White House was interesting. Not good, obviously. All that, I said on the title I'm not gonna rant, but I didn't say no guarantee I will. But yeah, I try my best not to bring such things up, but my god, it's very apparent, and then you see how much damages are done. Holy crap. What is that? But yeah, I'm surprised they even allowed it. I was like, what is this AI? For once, I wish it was AI. Rare time I want AI to be a thing. No, no, it's going. It's going. Okay. Okay. You're None of us are main characters. Everyone dies. I'm sorry for saying that, but I don't know. I think I had that mindset when I was a kid, but I was like, oh well, short attention span, ignite. Okay, so let me see what else. Oh gosh, I need orange. But yes, I'm trying to read and say other things at the same time. I'm not multitasking in chores and art things. I'm okay at. In terms of chatting, oh god, maybe 20 years ago, I was a lot better. Now I'm like, oh god, what the heck is that? Especially when people are saying brain rot talk. I'm like, oh my god. I only just learned about brain rot. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna say recently. And I was like, what? Oh no no! I've been here since my kids started school. Then okay, okay, okay. I thought what we were doing was no, it's not. What we had was just memes and all that crap. Now it's ugh. I'm like, oh, I fear for the future. Oh my gosh, this layer of dark lines is gonna be the bane, one of the banes of my existence. I swear. And also the water dripping from the paintbrush. I'm sorry, I'm not helping out much. I'm trying to catch up on my work, and I added more works in progress, so I did a thing. But yes, hobbies do exist. They're around. They've always been around. I don't know why people act like they're not around. I think that's just clickbait at this point that they don't exist. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yes, they do. And then some talk about celebrities. No. Once in a while, I look them up and I'm like, ooh, what's that? What's going on here? I'm not going to bring those up too much because unless they come here to help pay my bills, I should not give a crap about them. Who's Brian? Oh, you. Sorry. The font on here is on my phone. It's tiny. What paints? Oh, just acrylic paint. They're mostly from Target, and I think this is from Wal. Oh my god, this still works. I got this from Walmart. I'm pretty sure. Oh, how old? Almost 10 years. I'm pretty sure. I don't know because I haven't been Target in about 10 years. I think. No, no, not Target. I'm sorry. Walmart. I haven't been Walmart in about 10 years. Maybe more. I think it's just dangerous at that point. I think also there was a bunch of food recalls in recent years. And some unfairness with the workers or some stuff. I used to love Walmart, but no, my gosh. Um, I did try buying from them online once, but then when I bought a bag of flour, it exploded in my bag in my box. The quality control is quite lacking in their delivery services, so I stopped. And then I just flat out gave up. I'm like, I don't feel like going there. Plus, it's easy to just waste money there. You think, oh, I'm having, excuse me, sir. I'm having discounts so I can buy more. No, you're just losing more money doing that. So I don't want to say it's a scam, but it feels like it at times. So I just don't go there anymore. It's very tempting, though. I try my best not to. Gosh. How much are those expensive paints? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of acrylic paints out there. There's dollar store paints. I mean, you can try it as a challenge. I heard there's like dollar store challenges some years back. These are mostly from Target and Walmart. And the recent ones, the slightly higher quality, I don't know if this is higher quality, but I just got from Amazon. Those are the main places I've been to. I used to go to art stores, but it's in the gross um drug infested areas. I don't know why they put them there, but I just don't feel like I going there. Also, some art stores closed down, so I was like, man, I want to be supportive, but y'all closed down. So I just settled for online and Target at best, and they're pretty affordable. So, but yeah, there's also the expensive paints. You can do that, but I don't have that kind of time, and I worry I'm gonna waste paint, especially expensive stuff, so it freaks me out. So I end up just using the cheap stuff because I do. It's still good. This is all cheap paint. All that matters is the skill and stuff, and being patient about it. Um, I have both at the moment, so well, time is kind of debatable, especially when I have family. So I crank out what I can. And then if I have to help out family, I have to drop everything and do that. And then next thing you know, I come back, it's 1 a.m. So that's why I try to do things a little fast. But right now, in real time, it doesn't look like I'm doing much because, oh my goodness. I guess I could do a speed run, but everyone does that. And I was suggested that one time, but I tried it and I was like, okay. I got tired. But it sort of reminiscent to speed painting, but I didn't really fully take that seriously. I just heard a few online people in the art community do that, and I was like, oh, I should try it. Oh, never mind. 70, was it still dollars or in another country? Don't you dare do your I'm so better than you. Oh no. I don't know who's that, but that's not me. If anything, I just appreciate other people doing stuff way better than me, even if it's not art. There are things not art related I'm not good at all. So I may be good at art, but you may be good at something else that I am like I'm bad at. So everyone's good at something, unless there's the rare cases where I'm good at nothing. I'm terrible. I have no hobbies. Therefore, like it's okay to try shit. But yeah, 70 for only 8 pots. That depends on what the currency is. If it's in dollars, holy Christmas. That's a lot. But if it's in pesos, that's not bad. Like money conversion is fun, depending on where you're from. Oh, 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 shoot. Yeah, that's a bit much. Well, once in a while, and you have the money to spend on the slightly better quality stuff, I think that's fine. I'm not super gonna be like only cheap stuff, and yeah, I dabbled in a few expensive things, but some of them I didn't like them that much, or maybe I just suck at picking better things. So the ones I've settled and I kind of liked anyway is just the cheap acrylic paints because that's all I can afford, and that's fine. I don't really have much complaints. At most, I think one main complaint is they dry too fast, and they do, but that's why you work fast. which I have been doing, so I don't have that much of a problem. I think another problem is the color doesn't dry as vibrant as you see on pictures. Like maybe on no, it still looks like crap. Oh, so that's a sale price. Dang. Okay. Well, as long as it's not triple digits, it should be fine then. High-end wet tray, loving you. You can leave your paint on your. Oh wow. Oh, I think I heard of that vaguely. I shoot. What the heck did I? No, not you. I think I bought acrylic medium anyway. It's just okay. But yeah, it does make your stuff like stay moist or wet, whatever. Excuse me. Hey, Mr. Sir. What did I tell you earlier? Yes. Stop it. But I'll look into it. Well, let me write that down. I remembered it, the wet tray, and then I forgot. You reminded me. Thank you. I'll write that down. Let me see. Yeah, I'll look into that a bit later. That's if I remember. Maybe I could write that in my Christmas wish list if I... No, I could buy if I remember. But yeah, thank you for the reminder. Are there any other art supplies that you've tried besides those that you either like or also, never again? Either or is fine. Between these, just stretch it out. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, there's always the whole DIY versions of, art supplies. You can do that, and if it works for you, I get that. But if you want to try something else that's higher quality, and you got the money for that, and you'll actually use it, then totally, yeah, that's fine. Either or depends on how your situation is. So I totally get those. Let me see. Cheap. Where? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I am curious about trying different new not so much new, but stuff I haven't tried before, like art supplies that I'm not familiar with, like the acrylic mediums. There's also like the thickening paste for acrylic paint. There is that, but I have to make sure I do something that makes sense. That's the other thing. I could buy the supply and I don't know what to use it for. This has happened to me several times and I hate it. But yeah, I would like to do more experiments and hopefully add on to my collection, not just collection, but add on to the painting. I'm gonna take a break from this because cute stuff, I do like it, but after a while I get a short attention span and get bored. So you can go snuggle over there and I'll resume this boy here. This boy, oh my gosh. I guess I can show this as a little let me see. Dollar store starting to spend in more. It's great for learning basics, but it's lacking. So I'll pay. Oh, it's a tattle. I'll look into that one too. See how much. How long have you been painting? Since you mentioned you're new.
I'll dip these guys into the chicken nugget sauce.
Alrighty then.
That's a new sauce.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine. What kinds of things do you paint? Is it, dare I say, Warhammer Titan? I don't know. Sorry, I tease. But yeah, what kinds of stuff do you paint? I don't want to be intimidating, but believe me, this still isn't easy, alright? Because I struggle with blurriness. Like that whole thing where the foreground is very super focused, hyper focused, and then there's like some kind of, try not to curse, blurry areas in the back. I suck at that. I'm like, oh, why can't I do better? Because I didn't take art classes either, but... Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's really cool.
Fish.
How do you like it so far? Yes. Stop showing me fish. We already saw it.
We want a fish.
You want fish?
I really want fish.
Make sure you finish it next time, please. Sorry, I have a guest speaker again. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, keep it up. I hope you maintain interest. I know and understand nowadays it's a lot harder to maintain hobbies, especially with internet being glued to our faces, but every so often. It's a nice from the screen. I say that while I do live stream. The irony. But it's fine. What the hell am I doing? Okay. Sorry, I need to find paint. That'd be a good idea. Okay, I guess I'll do blue?
Jack's melt.
No Jack's melt, please. Gosh, did I?
Maybe Jack's melt fish can be eaten when they're fried.
Nah, I'm okay.
They look like anchovies.
Nah.
Huh? Are you sure about that?
Oh, shoot. I just remember I have my white acrylic paint pen. Dang it. Okay. Bob Ross paint off once a month. Oh, that's cool. The crew for kids and my wife does it. Oh, that's cool. Nice. I wish I had like art sessions in general. No one I know is interested, and I do have family. They also like art, but they got lives, and I have some semblance of a life. But that's really cool. You get to do that with your family and stuff. And miniatures, that's difficult. My God, man. Do you use like goggles? I knew someone from one of my old jobs. They were into miniatures and they sold them on eBay. But the stuff I see with the like, oh, my eyes. Bob Ross. Is it still oil paint, or you just do acrylic just so you don't have to smell?
All these fish is Jack's melt, not anchovies.
Is it?
Yes, it is Jack's melt.
Oh, okay.
Probably, Mom, you just caught Jack's melt. Keep it instead of...
Oh my God, this is so much easier for me to just do this than the paint. While I do painting, my stronger element is using markers and pens. Because, I'm not very keen with keeping my brushes intact, unfortunately. I tried, but I get tired. And then, I left my brushes in the water for 2 days again. Yeah, that's really cool. You have all that stuff. Yeah, I don't know anybody that's interested in the stuff that I see people doing for art. I saw some events recently. It's like, oh, maybe I should do that. And then there's an entrance fee. And then there's drinking involved. I don't mind drinking. It's just, it's late at night and there's creepos here. So I don't want to be around creepos, and I'm a bit buzzed. That's not good. And it's also kind of late. And so I was like, and also I can do that at home for free. The cheapness starts showing. So I try my best to weigh the pros and cons of me joining an event. I also like it if someone, like at least a family member, would go with me. I'm like, no one wants to go. Or they got stuff to do. So I'm like, okay, fine. It's cheap enough for me to supply everyone. Oh, okay. Yeah. The acrylic paint is the most affordable, I believe. I believe they're affordable. Of course, they have the higher quality stuff, and you can do that, but I hate saying bang for your buck because it makes me cringe. But yeah, the most affordable, I believe, is acrylic paints. Like the ones at Target here is like $1.75. Oh, no. They changed the packaging for less. Not you. I think the old, please excuse my mess, but like the old bottle is this. And then they changed it to this, and it's cheaper, but it's like, what? So I'm like, okay. And then certain other colors are like $2.25 for some stupid reason. But it's still affordable for now. Oh, nice. So you've only been painting miniatures for over a year? That's pretty good. Oh, wait. I don't do miniatures, but I did do like a DIY kit of Juba Jet from Black Myth Wukong. It's not a miniature. I'm not good with miniatures. Oh, I have some of my art stuff here. I forgot I had art stuff here. And they're staring at me, wanting attention, and I ignore them, because that's what I do. What the heck is this? Oh, it's just stuff. Sorry. I get distracted, because I like to show off. No, not really. Oh, where'd the girl go? Okay. So I have this. Oh, maybe I could put you down here. No, it's kind of dirty. So, yeah, I have this. This is not a miniature, but I did. Well, I tried to tweak him a little bit with the what is it? Wool. I had some wool to make him more fuzzy, but I wanted him dirty because he's a boar and he's a stinky pig. So I think I achieved that. But then this fell and it broke in three pieces. I'm surprised it's withstanding now. I was so mad when it happened. I know who did it, and so I was worried that I can't really do much with it. I don't know if I could fix the lighting because it's kind of dark here. So yeah, I got this. Yeah, and he has boogers. Behold his boogers. It's very cute. Okay, no, it's not. But I added extra tiny details with like foam clay, and I think that is glue. I think that's glue. And then I added like dimensional magic on the eyeballs because eyeballs are not dry, and so I want it to look kind of wet. And yeah, not bad. The only thing that's kind of messed up is this rake thing is at a bad angle. Like you could tell. Oh my god, it's so obvious. Oh, the horror. But from here, he's fine. He's totally fine here. But then horror, fine. Horror, fine. Fail. So sorry, I got noisy, but if you don't look at it, it's fine. But I like this guy. He's okay. Sorry, very nostalgic. And then I just remembered. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I got the 3D, the printed model from. Well, they sell it a lot here, but the one I got a little bit cheaper was at in China. But for whatever reason, well, the quality was a little weird, but not too bad. But when it fell, oh my gosh, that was, I know whose fault it was. This one is a little different. This is entirely from scratch. Very different from Jubajia. And very, well, I think I was trying to do chiffon cake texturing. This is polymer clay. And this is originally those Tiger Balm jars. So you can twist the head around. And I could put stuff. It's not very, it's very cute in that. So you could put a few things in. Oh my gosh. You could put a few things in here, I guess. Oh, I made this too. Save me. Okay. This one I didn't make. I just tried to fill it in because there's not much stuff to do with it, and yeah. Yeah, not it's only cute and that's it. The practicality, it's not there. But yeah. And then the original, yeah, see there's the logo for the Tiger Balm. Thai version, not the slop here. But yeah, then you turn it and you have a cute little baby. So, yeah, it's more for the cute factor and low practicality, low usefulness, but it's still cute. The only thing I'm concerned is I can't store it away properly because very aware and low key scared. Ah, thank you. Yeah. I tried to hide that look with this ribbon, this little rope ribbon thingy here, hemp rope, I think. And then I think it's a little obvious, but I'm too lazy. I might have to change this thing though. It's kind of dingy, but yeah, it's totally fine. And I think you could put like lip balm or lotion, like hand cream. Um, you could put little snacks like Tic Tacs or something. Nerds, I don't know, but oh no, poltergeist. And so I just I want to make more of these, but then I don't have too many small jars this size. And it's the recent ones are not as good as, oh, this is kind of dingy, but yeah, it's not the same as this one. This one's a lot flat. I don't know what the heck is but yeah, this was a lot of fun. You can be here, be cute next to Oogie Boogie. Yeah. Well, fake jewelry. I think she'd need a larger jar, which I have tried, but you have to make sure. Yeah, I had to use polymer clay. It's not easy to use with jars, and you have to make sure it's even enough so it doesn't crack. I'm not very good at that, so it was also frustrating. It will look cute, and then you bake it, and it would crack, and that's out of your control. You can maybe hide the cracks a little bit, But over time, if the crack exists, it'll just get bigger. So I was like, ugh, I hate. Oh, your thing fell off, sir. Get in there. Go look for treasure. Or your self-esteem. Oh, he's like, no. I don't need it. Yes, you do. Sorry, I say stupid things sometimes. Ugh. Okay. Okay, you can go up here then. Go. But yeah, I think like larger jar thingies, or I'm trying to think what's or canisters you can paint on. Those would be pretty good for jewelry too. Or they have like in like Target or arts and craft stores, they may have like wooden boxes to paint over. I had some. Do I have some? No, I don't. Shoot. I had some jewelry boxes I painted, but I stored them away because it does take clutter. Like, look at, ugh, so much clutter. Oh, I think it's a snake eye. It's either a snake or a lizard. But I was looking under snakes and this came up. Other people, I think, have painted this before. I think they were using it also as a reference. So I tried to add in a little more color, but it doesn't really do much difference. So I'm just adding like the tiniest, the details that I struggle with the most around the eye. So this was also why I didn't do this long term. I was avoiding this part like the plague because I couldn't find these white paint pens. It was driving me insane. And then I found them, and oh, it's not like Posca pens where you have to shake it like a jerk. I'm sorry. Let's get our heads out of the gutter Fridays. But yeah, yeah, those pens you have to shake them for them to activate, and I hate doing that. And then the latest ones now, you don't have to do that. Like, oh, thank you, someone solved the problem. Thank you so much. I hate shaking that stuff and looking weird. Ugh. But yeah, yeah, this also helps me test out certain materials when I do certain art projects, especially when I will test them first. I won't just blindly try it on there and then, oh, I messed it up. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to waste. Though I had some art supplies that would act, I would not enjoy it. One of them was Crayola. Not that they're bad, but like maybe the colors are kind of off, or yeah, I think that was the main problem. The colors were a little off, but the quality was good. Just the colors did not suit the did not match the packaging, because they try to market towards like professional artists to some degree, or advanced artists, so they would try to amp up their quality of their materials. And then I try to feel like, oh, um, pastels turned out pretty good, but then some other, I think they also tried to do paint markers, and it was kind of weird. I tried it a while ago. I was like, ooh, what's going on here? And I messed up a drawing because of it. So oh yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah, me too. I was like, I think I would be a lot more invested in painting if this stuff was in our lives when we were younger. These were just like maybe I'm gonna say like 5, 7 years ago, and I think they were. I'm not sure if they originated in Japan, but that's where they first I heard of them first. The Posca pens, and then it went quite popular on YouTube a lot. I saw a whole bunch of people like praising them like crazy. Now they're complaining about like, oh, I don't like these anymore. They're kind of a hassle because you have to shake them all the time, and then they have explosive diarrhea on your art. That's a really nice dollar store to have pretty decent art materials there. I mean, even if they are dollar store, some if you're lucky, you can find some okay stuff. But that's if you're lucky. Me, nuts. Ugh. Certain art supplies for cheap, like just getting tape is fine. Glue sticks are fine. Even the glue gun, I don't mind. Um, I don't know what else is there. Because the art store I'm thinking of right now, I don't think it's the same as yours. It's like, oh, I don't want to go there. Oh, where did our RJR go? That's okay.
I'm under the blanket now, so he can't find me.
I can't find you, but I can hear you. Excuse me. I'm still getting over a very stubborn cough. It's gotten a lot less, but I think if I use my voice more, then it's like, guess what? It's time to cough. Oh, I do have water at least. Ah, it's already 12. Oh, sheesh. What day is today? Oh, 25 now. Okay, I have to. Recent weeks, I've been going fishing, but I don't have to go today. Yay! I have to go see family. Yay! Notice the pause. No, don't notice the pause, please. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was like, what was that? And it's my stupid water bottle. Oh my god. Like, I don't like hearing noises past midnight. Oh my god. I have some stories about that, but I don't want to talk about that too much. But yeah, I don't like hearing noises past midnight. And it's next to my ear. And everyone else is doing their own thing. And I'm the only one noticing it. Oh my gosh. Like, jump scares low key freak me out, but like just random sounds, especially after midnight. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Do you go fishing? I'm just crazy supportive. Okay, maybe stupid supportive. But I end up learning a few things here and there, so I'm pretty okay. I with fishing, and it's right now it's the bay fishing, I guess. That's or sea fishing? No, not deep sea fishing because we're by the piers. Oh gosh, that YouTube. Trying it got bored of my fishing story that I barely started and it's like, I don't want to hear fishing. Oh my god, this is so tedious. Not the talk, I mean like just doing this over and over. Cause it's like an interweb connected sort of thing going on and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm trying to do this by memory too, so watch me do it all wrong. That's possible. But yeah, fall fishing. Yeah, I heard around now is still a good time for certain fish, especially striped bass. And there've been a lot of smelt and anchovies here, and they're like to the surface area. It's very interesting to see how things turn out because sometimes you can be really good at making your rig and all that fancy fishing talk, and then you go fishing and you don't catch a single fish. I don't like that. I'm like, you did all that work and you get, yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. I'm like, oh my god, I I want results. I know sometimes you won't get it, but after all that, you would like, I want some. But then you can do all that and you don't catch crap. It happens, especially if you don't know what you're doing, especially if you don't research enough. And it's very complicated. I was like, oh my god, what? You have to do that? Oh, you gotta do that too? Oh my god. And you have to learn how to do important knots or your stuff falls apart. And if you don't have good enough gear, everything falls apart. Oh my god. And then there was one time, not, I think several years ago, I saw a fishing pole that had the same colors as my default favorite character, Zashi Kibuta, aqua and pink. For whatever reason, they had it at a fishing store. I wanted that one, so I got that one, and I painted Zashi Kibuta. Where's Zashi Kibuta? Do I have? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Gosh. It's not Christmas yet. Oh, yeah, that's true too. That is highly probable of losing lures, especially if the fish takes it and it's a big fish and they take it away and you worked on. Oh my god, I'd be upset as hell. Um, Fishing poles have been broken. How many? Three. I think three. Three have been broken. Uh, One fishing pole in particular snapped in three places. Yeah, and I think there was someone, a friend's fishing pole. It was a hefty penny, and that one broke. So, but that one wasn't the fish's fault. That was just straight up human error, accident. It sucks. But yeah, the fishing pole I was talking about that's pink and aqua because it's Zashiki Buddha colored themed, not intentional. I painted this pig on it, and then I think my husband was using my fishing pole with this pig on it, and someone passed by and it's like, "What's that on your fishing rod? Is that a pig?" And yeah, it's the stupid reason why. No, I don't do that for attention. I just like pigs. It was kind of funny that because they thought it was his fishing pole, and it technically is. But I just want to paint. Actually, there's a new rod, and I want to paint on it too. So custom painting my fishing rod, but it gets dirty, so that's you have to accept that and try not to do the best of your best work because fishing poles get dirty a lot. But yeah, the other thing I don't like about certain baits are worms that are alive, or the I think they're night crawlers, or the ones that have lots of legs, and they're alive, and you have to cut them somehow and put them on the hook, and it's still wriggling. It freaks me out. But they can just do that without batting an eye. I don't like slimy things, but if you want that fish and that's their particular bait, then you have to use it. I guess I should wear gloves if I do that. Yeah, and there are different kind of fishing rigs or those lines with the snap swivel, I think that's called, and all that stuff. I'm like, see, I don't care for fishing, but I retained enough information to do my own stuff, but I don't want to do it. But I picked up things because I've been drilled in my head to look to talk because that's all my husband talks about lately is fishing, fishing, fishing. And I'm like, okay, okay, whatever. And then some of the information is retained in my head, so I learn things by accident, whether I like it or not. A little funny, but I'm like, ah, it's kind of a little funny. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh gosh. Well, once in a while I'll read the message. Yeah, he does that. Well, it depends. Shrimp is okay because they're usually dead. The ones I struggle with is live, like the bait is still alive. That's kind of messed up. And he says that too. But if he wants that big fish, you gotta handle live bait. So I'm like, okay, you do that then. You put it on there. He's like, yeah, yeah, and then you can reel it in. That's fine. Yeah, the live bait is kind of yeah. I'm not very good at that. Yeah, I'm like your spouse too. So I would be very squeamish having to deal with that stuff. And then my god, this is so tedious. This whole thing. Yeah, I go back and forth with my projects. That's why I have so many works in progress. Um the current bait for the striped bass is either smelt or no, I heard smelt is better because they're more rubbery than um anchovies. Anchovies mouths fall off. Fun fact. But certain live baits have more they're more sturdy than some others, and you sometimes have to learn through trial and error if you're not aware of that stuff. And it sucks after a while, like why is this thing keep falling off? And turns out this fish, it's just very brittle, it's very fragile. And then another kind of small live bait turns out to be more sturdy, and you're like, oh, what the heck? So yeah, it's always a trial and error, ongoing learning process. So even if you're a super expert, there's always something new to learn, I think. And then there's also some people like into hobbies, and they're like, what is it? Like gatekeepers or like hobby snobs. Like you don't do it like that. You do it like what I do, and I don't like that stuff. Like, well, as long as you're not doing it super wrong to the point where you're hurting someone, like don't do that. All the fish, though. She raised believe that it was a woman's work to prepare the fish. It's weird to me because I was always told the men. Oh, all right. Well, if they prepare, well, from what I know from well, I don't know about Asians in general, but okay, that's cool. As long as she can do that, that's fine. I haven't even cleaned that stuff. I just help catch the fish and help carry it. Sometimes I can remove the hook, but maybe the smaller ones I'm used to, but the larger one, you need like special pliers to remove the hook because sometimes they eat the hook too hard and it might get stuck in their throat. Oh my gosh, it's very graphic. The husband does that, but at most I might hold the fish or I try to help use the net to bring up the fish. And yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, so much to do to catch the fish. Where's the fish? But that's cool. She knows how to clean it out, though. Um, yeah, I need to learn how. But they have a strong smell, so yeah, you have to make sure you remove it because sometimes, yeah, they have parasites and eggs, lots of eggs, but not all of them. Just yeah, we heard a thing or two about that stuff. Okay, so this is just very tedious. My gosh, I can't believe I did this much. Actually, my mom does the cleaning of the fish. But if you do, and it ranges from the large striped bass to even the smallest anchovy or smelt. Even I think at one point she did mackerel. That's what I remember. um, but yeah, they mentioned yeah, women do that stuff like, oh my gosh. I lived in China and sometimes I would walk by just for a walk near the park or I'm on my way to work and they handle preparing the chicken. That's all I'm gonna say. So, and it's the old ladies that do it. And I was like, oh wow, that's pretty gangster. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'd probably do that and close my eyes at first, but they must have been doing it for years. They're just one and done. Next, next, next. Hey, little chub, you want to watch a movie with Dada? Why are you still watching that? Oh, hello over there. What's up? We're just talking about fishing and yeah, the cleaning. Oh my gosh. I need to learn how to do that. Art thing is one thing. Actual dealing with that stuff's a whole other ballpark. But I do know it's very important to do that stuff. You can't be eating parasites now. Oh, I can use it for this. I forgot. Sorry, I'm gonna go. I need to. Okay, pig, you are in my way. Go over there and be cute. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna try to add some little highlights here. Hopefully, it won't mess it up. My mom decided. So I'm reading the notifications. She doesn't want. She doesn't want what? Finish your sentence. Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, I garnered a lot of views before because I shown the Venom shoes. I guess I can show them a bit for those who. What I did though, what I messed up, I put too much color. I put pastel rainbow laces on it. I'm gonna probably buy another pair of laces. Maybe I just buy another white pair. Let me see if I can get them. Excuse me. I don't mind showing new people my shoes. So I will show them over and over. Okay, let's give this poor boy a break. Okay, so that's what I did. All these squiggles. Very tedious. So this was what I was trying. This was what I was avoiding for, I'm pretty sure, about a month. And so, oh my god, these shoes look so. I put so much paint and acrylic finisher. It looks so shiny. Oh my gosh. Hey. So I have this boy here. And the laces are too loud, but I might just change them back to white. I just put them here temporarily, though. But yeah, I got this here. And then the other side is this. Hey, don't be too loud about your stories. And then this other side's not as good as the other, but I was getting tired. Plus, I was a little concerned about having to paint on here. I'm a little also apprehensive of actually using it outside of this house. But you put them together, they are kissing. This was not intentional, this was coincidental. But they're kissing.
And how about spit it out?
I've no idea. This is actually, fun fact, my first time painting on shoes. So I haven't used these outside yet. I think I might wear them tomorrow at when I see family. But since I will not be on foot too much tomorrow, because we'll be driving, I will probably not have as much outside damage as to say I go out for a walk the entire day. But I like how these two kind of connect this way. This was totally accidental. I did not expect this to happen, even though it looks like they're very interested in kissing. But yeah, I was quite apprehensive about. Oh my God, there's a spot here. What the heck is that? Should I paint over that? But then, the other thing, it's quite loud looking, especially at this angle. Let me see if I can do this here. Yeah, like this is so loud for me. I'm not very big on bright colors. Only like a small speck of color, and then that's it. This is way too loud for me, but since I will just go visit family, I'll probably wear it there tomorrow and see how it goes, and I'll be like, look at my shoes. No, it's not like that. I just want to test them out for a bit before I go out in an open area. I did have another pair of shoes that I started wearing after painting, but that one was a lot easier, so I was not as concerned like this one, but I still painted on it. I don't want it ruined. um, so I was kind of careful, but there was already a few scuff marks. I'm a bit miffed about that. I also worry from I did put acrylic finisher on here, so I wonder if this will come out if I scrape it. I don't know. So this will be another experiment. So I'll test it out tomorrow, but yeah, I put so much. I not know how many layers, but it's so shiny now. It's originally canvas, so yeah. Yeah, this is the fun thing. The funny thing is, I'm not really big on bright colors and rainbows, but I was always I was into mute colors and all that crap. But okay, back to this. See, I interchange my projects because I forget sometimes. And I have to remind myself. So this is how I take breaks when I still want to do art stuff. The snake painting, snake eye painting is very long. I mean, I can do it. I like them more, but it takes a lot out of me. And this is how I take my breaks by easier painting, easier characters. The only problem is I'm not used to painting like this, simplified too much, so I get bored or something goes off. Like there's so many fixes I had to do, and I have to be careful so it doesn't layer in paint. Um, but when I show people and I try to explain, sometimes they understand, but most times they're like, "You just fish for compliments." To that I say, "Be quiet." Let me complain. Oh no, this is ugly. Okay, so will it work here? Oh gosh, this is not a good color. What the heck? Actually, the color I used for the line art was this. Then I lost it. So I used this color. Then I found this. Now I'm like, oh, screw it. The micro dilemmas of nothing. Let me try to paint that purple. Gosh. There's too much paint. Send help. Oh, this is what I was looking for, but that's not it. Oh, goodness. Okay. This is okay, I guess. Okay, sorry. I have to say weird things while I think. I should probably wrap things up soon because I think my family has to sleep early for the fishing. Thankfully, I don't have too much to wash today. And now I don't have to go fishing tomorrow because I'll probably go on Sunday. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? Where are there's a lot of parts I need to fix, and I'm like trying to find them all. Because I will miss a spot and then not notice it until I post it, and then I find the spot, and I'd be very upset. I hate when I do that. Yeah, yeah. I think you get more stuff done, even though it might be a little bit slower if you do multiple things, but at least you get several things done and at a slower pace, but more gets done rather than one at a time, then one, then one, and one, and one. It's just it's too slow. And then I worry I'm wasting time. I need to do more. So I get another project or even make an entirely new project and go from there. And then if I get tired of it, I go either to another project or go back to the one I started on. And it's always kind of been like that. And I have a lot of projects I haven't completed. Or I have them and I kind of forgot, or I don't like what happened, so I need a break. Or it's too heavy on the details, or there's a certain part I don't like and I just don't feel like doing it, so I avoid it. There's always reasons why there's a big pile of works in progress. The other option is I don't like the painting and I can decide whether or not I can paint over it and do something entirely new, which I have done before. Um, Mostly on cards, but also a few canvases, I think. I kind of forgot. Oh, yeah, yeah, no problem. Have a good night. It must be late over there. It's late here already. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for dropping by. Um, have fun with your miniatures and your, working on your paintings and all that good stuff. Nice meeting you. Okay, yeah. Oh gosh. Also, this paint, this is not very opaque. It's very you need more layers. Yay, talking. I notice when a lot of people avoid doing live streams, they don't like the being under pressure and you're going to mess up. Also, things might happen live and you can't fix it. It's already happening. What do you do? I think after a while you get used to it, and then if something stupid happens, well, deal with it, and also don't be too much of a spectacle, or someone who has a YouTube channel and sees how you act and they take it and they'll start criticizing. My god, they criticize you like to no end, like they did a bad thing, this is the bad thing, and then they show the audience very unsavory, very ugly pictures of you, very ugly screen caps of you, just to emphasize how bad a person you are. Like, oh my gosh, it's so mean. But some people, it depends. Well, I don't know. I try not to. I'm trying to behave. And then it starts, I think it especially starts off when people start saying opinions about certain things. And then they catch you. And then they start recording. And, oh, I remember that thing you said in 2016 on Twitter. Like, oh my gosh. Like, ugh. See, this is why people need hobbies. Like, you don't have to keep fishing for all the negative, bad things you did in 2007. You could just get a freaking hobby. We're in dire need of people doing more hobbies than internet all the time. I mean, yeah, you can live stream it a little bit, but you don't have to. But I think it's a lot harder than it sounds nowadays, now that everyone's wired. And especially, like, who am I to say? I'm also doing the stuff online. But that doesn't mean I show all of my art stuff online. Yeah, especially I need to show. I did have some reactions to fails that I did, or really old, ugly art that I did as a kid. So, or a teenager, or in my early 20s. No, no. There were some, but I have to find them first, and then decide whether or not I want to share them. Because, yeah, Donated $5. Um, thank you. Though I don't think I have that option on my account. I mean, if you try to, I don't know if that'll work, but still, thank you. I appreciate you wanting to do a thing. But I don't know if I have that feature yet. I think I am qualified to do the whole partnership stuff, but I think I still am working on garnering more views and likes and yeah, all that stuff. I had definitely have enough um subscribers for sure, but then the whole video views and yeah, I'm still working on that. Plus, if you did donate, I'm not sure where it goes. I'm trying to be honest. I don't want to take people's money and then they're like, "Yeah, I gave you money. Where is it?" I'm like, "I don't have that. I'm sorry." But just letting you know, I don't have that feature, I think. But if you did, still thank I appreciate the thought. It's the thought that counts. Oh, I forgot to paint this area. I think I have to make this less dark. This is a little too dark purple for me. I just need this area here to be fixed. What else was going on? There's some stuff I watched on YouTube. Is there anything I can talk about that I saw recently before I zonk on out? Well, I think someone on YouTube was talking about how there are some girls who self-proclaim themselves to be ugly, and they mentioned that this one woman in particular, not specifically, but just as an example, they talked about this one woman who was Asian, and she's considered ugly or yeah, ugly, fat, whatever, negative stuff in her home country. But when she goes to the US, I think it was US or a Western country, she's considered beautiful. She's attractive. She's like always, they find her attractive. And so, some, it depends on, yeah, like your home country, you might not be seen as beautiful. But then you go somewhere else, maybe another state, another province, another, um, country, dare I say. And then they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful," and you're like, "Huh? What's that? What are you talking about?" Um, I think there's more for women. I'm not sure about guys. I'm not a guy, so I wouldn't know how that is taken into consideration. But I think there's more female oriented rather than male oriented in terms of being considered beautiful in one place, and then somewhere else you're like, "Oh, whoa, what the heck is that?" I'm sorry, but I technically had that situation. I wanted to make a comment about that, but I was like, oh gosh, I don't know where to start. Because that's basically my life. And even now, I'm Filipino American, right? And so here, I don't know, I had a mishmash of reactions. And a lot of them are not that great. Because the ones that did find me attractive were kind of weird. Here, anyway. But then I go the other country, I was considered fat. And I'm not mincing words. They really meant, they'll say, "Why are you so fat?" And that was a little girl asking me that. You know what I said? Well, I told the lady at the front desk to tell her in Chinese, "Well, I'm fat because I eat children." I mean, as a joke, okay, it's not real. So she'd be quiet and get off my case. And she gave me this scared look, and I was like, "Yeah, get away from me." So, um, what was it? Yeah, I was reminded one way or another that I was fat when I lived in China. They will say it to your face. Yes, that's true. They're very blunt, and I think in Western mindset that's very offensive. That's very hurtful. But over there, while it is, yeah, it's not good. But at the same time, they say it so many times that they're practically used to it. Maybe some more than others, but they will say it to your face that you're fat. Oh, you look like a pig. Oh, why are there so many chins? They'll be very blunt about how big you are. And as a person raised in the West and living there and being told this, that did upset me. Also, the size is very different there in clothes size. Okay, so for instance, here I'm considered large or extra large. I can teeter between the two. Over there in China, I was 5 to 6XL. Oh my god. What the hell? I did not want to buy clothes there almost ever unless go to the men's section, and the men's section there, oh my goodness gracious. I think now it's okay when I saw it in over the summer, but when I had to look for clothes, I was not very happy. I tried to get as much clothes from here, bring it over there, and just try to wear them as much as I can till they fell off me at the house, obviously. But oh my god, it was so awful having to try to find. Well, no, they have the clothes, but then you see the size. It's like, oh my god, is it really? Am I that big? And then you start believing it too, like, oh, maybe I am fat compared to these other people. But there are people as big, if not bigger than me, because I was more in the northern area rather than south. So, um, and also their beauty standards vary, but it's, very light skin, tall, thin, um, long black hair, large eyes, thin nose or some stuff, small mouth, long legs, I guess, and that's the general standard I am aware of. I don't know if there's new stuff too, but I don't have any of those things. Maybe black hair and then that's it. But then over here, I don't know. In the US, maybe some may say, but they're like far away. Like when I was on online a lot more back then, yeah, I got compliments, but then, well, what about the people nearby me where I live? I didn't get crap. No one gave a crap. So I'm like, or if they did, they didn't tell me. Like, they will tell me when they're far away. Then, like, what? So it was very weird. When I do get compliments, especially in recent years, it's very hard for me to believe. But if I say like, "What? Are you sure about that?" Then they think I'm fishing for compliments, but when in reality, I'm like, I'm really not sure. I didn't really get that response nearest to me. So I kind of understand why they had that subject about like how you may be pretty in one country, but in your home country, no one gives a crap, or you're considered even uglier in another country. I was like, oh, that's not very comforting, but that's how it is. Different cultures, different standards, different perceptions of beauty. And yeah, yeah. I usually don't really talk about that kind of stuff, but that kind of just stood out while I was watching earlier. I think today. No one's talking, so I can talk more. Um, the other thing why I don't really care about that stuff, well, I mean, maybe a micro, but not enough for me to be like, oh, I gotta slather on the makeup, I gotta impress the. No. I just wear sweaters, shirts, and jeans, and hope I look mammal enough,
It's raining tacos.
and I hope it's not raining tacos.
There better not be raining tacos.
Yeah,
Otherwise, we can have
it's a
to
big
grab
mess
them.
the next day. Sorry, see, I get my
Imagine.
my topics get hijacked
How about the
from my
spinning
guest
hat?
speaker.
How
It's
about the
yeah, okay,
spinning
okay.
hat?
Don't distract me. You know how I am with remembering things. Okay, so yeah, I did have that experience where I'm considered good looking in certain areas, but then you go somewhere else. I'm like, oh, what is that? So it's hard for me to decipher whether or not I'm considered attractive. Sometimes, well, from my perspective, I think sometimes I look good, and other days, oh my gosh, what is that? So it's okay. I know they tout on confidence is key. You have to love your, yeah, you can love yourself, and I'm not, it's okay to have not so good days like, oh my god, what that, why do that? But yeah, have some confidence but also be humble at the same time. It's important. It, kind of balance it out. You can't always be confident all the time. It's stressful. And then the other thing is, you can't be too meek and shy all the time either. It's you can't be too much of everything. You kind of have to gauge the situation. Gauge, yeah. But I understand how some people may feel a little unsure whether or not they're considered attractive, especially when you have experiences that tell you you're ugly, you're gross, you should not even bother. I'm like, gosh, man, people are really cruel when they say such things. And then you go somewhere else and then they tell you a whole complete opposite, that you're gorgeous and I love you certain features besides certain assets, if you get what I mean. Um, and then you're like, huh? I didn't get this when I was at home. I don't understand. And then so you're flustered. You don't know whether or not to believe them or if they want something. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm good looking. What do you need? What do you want from me? You know, because sometimes people may try to butter, sometimes that's not a good thing to think. Like they're giving you compliments, they must want something from you. That's also, I'm not sure if that's considered like a micro trauma. Like it's hard for you to believe that you're good looking, but certain times, you know, maybe some people are doing that. Like, oh, I need to get something, but I have to butter them up a bit. But not all the time. Maybe like they actually think you're good looking. And then there's other times, oh, maybe they want $50. I don't know. But yeah, I just thought that was somewhat of an interesting topic because that's basically two-thirds of my life. But I don't really think too hard about that stuff, especially when there's people negatively saying not very nice things to me about my appearance. Like, of course, it's hurtful. Yes, I know. And then it's okay to be sad. Just don't dwell on it too long. Um, I don't know. I'm too tired to think that far. So yeah, I say that while I do this, but actually, yeah, that's just something that happens in passing. I remember it, but not enough for it to govern my life, and I have to think somehow to be more confident in my womanhood. Oh my god. I shouldn't laugh at that, but sometimes how some women stuff that they try to take um get their confidence in, and I don't know. I don't know. It sounds a little weird to me. I'm not used to it. It's good to be confident, but sometimes they do a bit much. I was like, okay, sometimes I'm good, sometimes, oh my god. And that's okay. That's the best I can put it. That's what I'm trying to say. But then, yeah, sometimes it's a bit tiring. I'm like, you're not tired thinking like that all the time. I think that was me ultimately. Like, if I did worry about my appearance sometimes, but not enough for me to start getting the makeup out, starting to have I need a makeover. I got, no. It's more gradual, if anything, rather than me just like, oh, I got to look good. I got to look pretty. I just want to make sure I think I look good. And then that's it. If other people don't think so, I'll just put on my earphones and carry on my merry way. Unless it's something like, oh, your zipper's down. Like, oh, thank you for telling me. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know. It's because yeah, I also saw like one thing I saw was like plastic surgery. Not so much fails, but tragedies sometimes. Like people go through severe changes just to not be who they originally were. And people say, just love yourself. Just don't worry what the haters like. You don't understand if you're like you look a certain way and people don't like you because of how you look that you can't fix. Like this was something you're born with, so it's quite tone deaf for people to say that sometimes to people. And so yeah, I wouldn't know how to comfort them to and they must have been told before, even by family. That's even more hurtful, I think, when family tells you to get plastic surgery and stuff. Like, we'll pay for you, like, geez. And then they say it enough for them to be like, oh, maybe I'll look better if I do that stuff. And then there's people they mention, they regret having plastic surgery, they regret having BBLs. The whole BBL smells like trash dumpsters and the fiery pits of hell and sulfur and donkey turds. Like, yeah, I don't want to smell that, but and that whole Ozempic stuff, like, isn't that for diabetic people? Like, then they're mentioning the side effects. Like, I watch too much unnecessary things while I went to painting. Stuff that comes up on my feed sometimes. And then I think one I saw recently was people who regret having tattoos. Like, not the ones that are like cultural tied to them. I think I haven't seen anything related to that. But it's more like people who wanted tattoos as a teenager and they got it because their friends said, "Oh, it will look so cool if we matched tattoos." And then turns out they're not friends anymore. I was like, "What?" Well, that's kind of stupid. But like they also mentioned, like just do surgery, just do like it's a huge tattoo. It's like on their back, on their chest, on the very soft side of their arm. Oh my god, I heard that. I heard that hurts even more. I don't want to figure that out in the hard way, but yeah. I know some people with tattoos, but I don't see them regretting it at the moment, but um maybe one in particular, like a name, and then you don't see that person anymore, or you broke up, or you're not in relations anymore, and then you gotta remove the name. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I've only seen stuff where like they thought they would look cool and now they regret having so many tattoos. Or they saw that they had the tattoo, they don't like what it is, and then they tried to cover it with a bigger tattoo, and then they don't like that one either. So I was like, oh my goodness. And tattoos are not cheap either. So I was like, "Ugh." But yeah, it was pretty weird seeing all that stuff. And then it's a lot about doing stuff to make yourself look better in hopes of being cool, in hopes to feel like you fit in with other people. And then it doesn't work out. You're not friends with that person, or, things happen, and then you're stuck with a butt ugly tattoo. I was like, oh my gosh. Or you're stuck with like a really messed up uh, cosmetic procedure that you have to keep getting retouched. Like, that's the other thing about plastic surgery I don't like. You have to keep coming back for readjustments. If something falls out or something is lopsided, and or your face starts drooping again, you have to go back. It's not just a one and done deal. You have to keep coming back. And then you also might find other things, or the doctor might find other things. Oh, maybe your eye's a little lopsided here. Maybe you need to fix that. You're like, oh my gosh. Oh, there's crow's feet. You can't have those crow's feet, right? And then, I just don't like going to hospitals that often unless it's necessary. Not, I don't need that stuff. So yeah, little twin stars. You don't have to worry about plastic surgery. Actually, I had this idea. Oh, sorry. Let me, I'm gonna paint on this other side because I have an idea for this before I go on here. I don't know if I should just talk about only art stuff or things I watch on YouTube and what do I think about it. Because I can't talk about my art process too much because I don't really pay attention or care about it too much. That's why I end up talking about other things, either okay stuff about my life or stuff I see on YouTube and my really tiny 2 cents about it. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, this is fabric. I just had a large bottle of white paint and I put it somewhere stupid. Did I leave it in the other room? I don't want to get up. Don't make me get up. I will cry crocodile tears, crocodile tears. I guess I can use this. I'm like, I don't feel like getting up. And then after I cover it, then that's it. Because I feel like this is like, while it looks like this, then it's like, ew, what the hell is that? So I want to have a two-sided thing for once. I did paint on paint palettes before, but then I just did one side. So, and I saw some of my old flat paint palette, what is it, projects. I'm thinking about painting over some of them already. So that's why I kind of low-key mentioned about that. I did not, I liked it originally, and then I look back at it some years, I'm like, ugh. I don't like it enough to give it as a gift, but I would probably paint over it and hope I did better. And my acrylic gesso lately has been going moldy, even though I close it properly. I'm like, I don't understand. That they mentioned water contamination. It's like, oh, so it's my fault. So there is that. I didn't know that was a thing, but now I know. And so I just use white paint. I didn't even know acrylic gesso gets moldy until I saw some interesting things inside and a smell. I was like, okay, I don't think that's supposed to happen. Now I was bummed. Well, the last one was okay because it was like near the bottom, but the second one that I bought from Amazon, it started getting moldy already. Like what? Well, shit. Okay. So I have an idea for this, and it's like still twin stars, and I'm gonna still have those two. Their names are Kiki and Lala, but I'm gonna do a horror version. This side's cute version, the other side's horror version, and I've yet to decide what exactly the horror will be, but I have an idea, and I hope I can finish it by Halloween, because I haven't really done a Halloween thing seriously this entire month, and I feel awful. But this year I've been sick. Not a lot, but like off and on I've been sick, and it's kind of annoying. And this month in particular, I was also sick, so I was like, what the heck? Um, so I was not as super active because I started painting my fake pumpkins, but I got sick, and so when I get sick, I don't do anything. And by the time I'm better, I don't feel like doing anything. So that's why I'm always doing art stuff, so I don't stop that much, so I can keep being motivated. Otherwise, when I get lazy, I don't feel like doing a damn thing. Not a damn double damn thing. Because I really don't have to do this stuff. I can just do other stuff. I could just doom scroll like everyone else. I can watch YouTube for hours if I find something, or Daily Motion. um, I can reread my manga. Well, I only have The Fable and Akira and Battle. Oh my god, I haven't even finished Battle Angel. They wrote too much. I tried to read it, and there's too many. I can't. I only bought 1 and 2, unfortunately. I should read more. I know. I'm not a good enough fan, but I'm just after those two, I was like, oh. But yeah, I could do so many things and not do art, but this is my life. I need to do it. I have to, because it's the only thing I think I'm good at. I also want to get back into crafts a little bit, but I might have to actually consider selling. Not, well, maybe as a gift first before considering. I don't know yet. It's just up in the air right now. Yeah, this is such a boring process. I don't like talking about my process. It's just, ugh, this crap. This is it. This is it. Blah, blah words. This is it. Oh gosh, get out of there. So, I actually have more fake pumpkins to paint, but I haven't gotten around to it. And I also was suggested to carve a pumpkin, but I don't have the suitable tools to do. I'm supposed to get like a hot knife of some kind, but I tried even a soldering, and that doesn't work. Don't do that. And I kind of burnt myself. So I worry about having plug-in tools and hurting myself because I'm not exactly uh, the queen of not being clumsy. I'm the complete opposite of that. I have my clumsy moments, and handling hot tools is not in my forte at the moment. But yeah, this is very boring. Who wants to watch the boring part? Nobody. But some of you are. Thank you. Thank you, by the way. Um, shoot. I just remembered next Friday is Halloween, right? And then can I still do a live stream? Well, I mean, I'm not going to be trick or treating till midnight. That's insane. But I think I can. I might be a little tired because it's going to be a little busy for me. But I'll probably be eating candy while I'm live streaming, and then maybe I could do some Halloween thing for the day, night. I don't know, because it's gonna turn to November, or I could, I don't know. I'm planning live. What am I gonna do next week? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, look how boring this is. Woo! Feel the boringness of the boring. Okay, so I have this here, and I gotta let it dry elsewhere. So get on there, you fool. Get. Okay. Um, I'm supposed to be fixing this. I don't know what to do with it. I'll fix a little bit, then I'll get on out of your hair because I need to sleep. So I will probably wrap things up. So what did I do today? Well, I did try talking to the old friend, but I think she got not booted, but I think she might not have been. Pay attention. I'm sorry, but like there was another person coming in talking about Warhammer Titans, saying it's racist, but I think he was just joking. So I wasn't paying attention as much because I was just trying to talk about my own stuff. Then when I came back, she didn't show up. I was like, oh shoot, I'm sorry. But and this other person talked to about, and then I was like, oh okay, all right. So he's into art stuff, so that's really cool to hear. I like hearing other people's art experiences, and they're just started getting into it, and they have like their own little, not little, but like their own little, why do I keep saying little? Their own kind of gathering, get together with family or a few friends, what have you, and they have some sort of like art jam of some kind. Ugh, I wish I can do those. My family does art too, but they're not really big on that stuff. Sad to say. Like maybe Pictionary. I can't do that as much because you have to draw on the concrete floor sometimes, and I can't. My old lady knees don't want me to do that anymore. So we have to hand it to the kids. And the kids are actually pretty good. The kids are surprisingly quite creative at coming up with drawings. And so it's definitely in the genes. Not from me, but you know, it's definitely there. But it's a lot of fun to see what they do and how to come up with really interesting concepts and base it on their art. And they've gotten better, so I'm really impressed what they can do. Though I haven't really played in recent years, unfortunately. Yeah, I have no idea what to put on here. I could put a face. I can do some kind of abstract. I don't like abstract that much. I mean, I can. It's just, especially with this one. This one is actually a smooth surface fake pumpkin, so I have a lot more opportunity to do easier drawings or paintings on here. Problem is, I don't know what yet. I should do something, but I don't know what. One option was a sunset, and then other option is something cute, but I can't do cute things too long. And then there's Hawaiian pumpkin would be kind of cute. They celebrate Halloween in Hawaii. I have I? No, I haven't yet. Oh no, I went there around October and they had some Halloween stuff hanging up. That was kind of cool. I remembered. But yeah, I've yet to figure out what to put on this thing. And I've been stuck on this stage for no, I think since last year. Since last year, I had this pumpkin. It's just a white pumpkin with bats on it.
Don't let the pigeon drive the bus.
Yeah, I don't recommend that either. They don't have thumbs or hands or longer appendages to reach the petals. I don't recommend that at all. Yeah, someone likes to hijack my chat very well. Anyway, yeah, I was mentioning just earlier with that other person. Oh gosh, I got a piece of left hand. Where do I hold? This is the downside of trying to like. Okay, I grabbed.
Finally, don't let children drive the. Don't let the pigeon drive the bus.
Good plan. Don't do that. Do this.
Naked mole rat gets dressed.
Naked mole rat. I was supposed to draw paint a naked mole rat at some point. They're so weird looking, but I can't help but stare. Also, platypus. I drew one at some point, but not seriously, so I might actually consider it.
His career as a writer and animator on Sesame Street.
Alrighty. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay, so I gotta wrap up because I'm being reminded it's 1 in the morning here. So
What?
I did some projects. They're all not done as per usual, but I am getting something done. That's great. Thank you for the I don't know if they actually donated because my channel isn't designed for that. I don't think I have that feature, but still, I appreciate you wanting to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for ignoring my mess. This is Delion signing on out. I usually do a summary, but I'm being told to it's time to go to sleep. So I'm okay, fine. So have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Halloween. At least an hour's worth or two, if you're lucky. So thanks again. Take care. Have a great weekend. Don't eat paint, and have a great day or night. All right. Bye-bye.